Trust Extermination Services. Episode 9. Voices. Faith Meadows recording on June 21st at 10:55 a.m. I wish I could say that things have improved since I last recorded, but they haven't. We still haven't figured out anything about Sarah Lipston or the market or the white-haired weirdo. We've had a couple cases end successfully, but not as many as I'd like. Claire's been busy writing papers or whatever it is that college students do, so I've been doing the brunt of the research. And for the cherry on top of the expired ice cream sundae that is my life, Sam reached out to me the other day. Apparently she and Jared are getting married, and she wanted to bury the hatchet before the wedding. You know, make sure there weren't any hard feelings. Sounded like a bunch of gloating to me, but what do I know? I'm broke and single. And you know what? She had the nerve to say that I should try to bring a +1 to impress mom and dad or something. I can't believe that she would... Hello?
Hi. Do you want to meet up tonight? I found something I think you should see.
Yeah, sure. What time?
6 at my place?
Sounds good. See you then. I, got a package earlier. The headphones for the Walkman finally came. You know what? I've earned a break. Changed the batteries, so I guess all I have to do is... There we go. You wake up in the void. No, wake up is not the correct word. Wake up implies that you were asleep, and there is no sleeping where you are. Where you are, you do not yawn, your eyelids do not droop, and your movements do not slow. You do not have eyes, nor a mouth or lungs. You cannot breathe here, but you do not need to breathe anymore. You have been removed from the comfort of those base requirements. Even the most mundane familiarity is denied to you here. You tire still. A fatigue that would be bone deep if you still had bones flickers across the fragile electric connections that are all you have left of yourself. You are exhausted from the effort of keeping yourself together, but you must. You cannot relent for even a second, or you will lose yourself to the swirling pole that surrounds you. You are small here. So very small. Caught in the intersection of so much vastness, you are less than a speck. But you are something. This is much worse than being nothing, because being something gives you everything to lose. A presence gnaws at the edges of your perception. It knocks and asks to be let in. It demands acknowledgement. You will lose yourself here. A small, sharp stone caught in the rushing tide will eventually be worn smooth by the water. You have already lost your body and your mind. You lock the doors, hold on, and try to remember. You still dream sometimes. Your imagination carries you far from this void on fractured pieces of a life that was once yours. Even pain is pleasurable here. When you can, you lose yourself in the rush and fall into sensations now beyond your reach. Blooming flowers, the razor-sharp lash of a tongue, warm tea on a cold day, biting hail, ear-splitting screams, whistling wind against a cottage door, the smell of wood smoke, the view from the highest floor, the hot, brilliant gush of blood. But these memories are fleeting comfort, for soon enough you are pulled back to your agony. The void is not where you wake up. It is where you stop dreaming. It is cold here, and so quiet. Time passes. You can't tell how much or how fast, but it does. It has to, doesn't it? The thought that your world is a stagnant piece of torture separated from the rest of existence only intensifies your pain. But time passes. You know this because, eventually, you get hungry. You don't recognize it as hunger initially. Every other sensation has been thoroughly alienated from your small pocket of consciousness. So the deep rumble of starvation, when it finally strikes, seems to you the distant earthquake of a forgotten life. The void shakes and rumbles with each new pang. The knocking at the door begins anew, promising to sate your appetite if you turn the handle. You will have all you could desire, it whispers. You will never be alone again. With the longing and boredom and loneliness of so long spent trapped as a wisp of thought, you almost give in. And then you think of the field. You think of frozen sunrises and burning buildings and real hunger, the kind that only a hot meal can satisfy. You think of humanity. You fight for so long. Curl your thoughts up into a ball and try to weather this storm of silence around you. You've sacrificed so much. You will not give yourself up to. And then, when you are so far gone your own name is beyond you, you are pulled out of your prison. The void scrabbles and claws at you, desperate to wear you down to nothing, but you are beyond its reach. You are saved. Hello?
Are you still coming over?
Yeah, what time is it?
6:30.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm on my way now. I I must have fallen asleep. Yeah. That's it. I fell asleep. Even so, I can't shake the feeling that the headphones were listening to me. Faith Meadows recording on June 24th at 6:37 p.m.
You don't have to sign in every time, you know. I don't think anyone else is going to be recording on your phone.
It's not that. It's more of a habit, I guess, and it makes looking through past entries easier.
Sure.
Anyway, what was the news you wanted to show me?
What, you aren't going to say thank you?
I'll thank you when I've decided if it's actually useful.
Touchy. What's got you in a mood today?
Nothing.
Great. Well, my day has been horrible, and I don't feel like talking to someone who clearly would rather be anywhere else, so if you'll excuse me.
Claire, wait. How do you feel about weddings?
I'm not gonna marry you, if that's what you're asking.
No, that's not. My sister is getting married soon, and she wants me to bring a +1.
Is this some fake dating trope roundabout way of asking me out?
No, just We don't have the best relationship. She thinks I'm cold,
I wonder why.
and she wants me to prove I have a social life.
Do you have a social life?
Irrelevant. Look, I know weddings suck, but there will be a passable DJ and an open bar.
Wow, you make it sound so appealing. You know, if you really want me to go, you should ask me. Like a normal person?
Right, yeah, right. Claire, would you like to go to my sister's wedding with me?
You're forgetting something.
What?
Please?
Ah.
God, you have the social skills of a kindergartner.
Will you come to my sister's wedding with me, please?
No,
What? Why not?
I'm busy.
I didn't even tell you when it is.
Is it sometime during the next 5 to 6 years?
Yes, but...
Then I'm going to be busy. I'm always busy. I'm getting a PhD, for God's sake.
You are?
What did you think I was... Right, I forgot. You don't think about anything but yourself.
I'm sorry if I'm not eager to befriend someone holding a murder charge over my head. If you wanted to be besties and talk about feelings, then I think you picked the wrong place to work.
Whatever.
Claire,
What?
what was the news?
Just forget it.
Faith Meadows recording on June 21st at 9:24 p.m. I listened to my recording after Claire left. God, that was creepy. Should I put them on again? See what happens this time, if I can communicate with whatever's in there? I should try, at least. I need to know if this is a problem or just a really weird case of sleep talking. If it is, maybe I should try stand-up. Sleep improv seems like it would be a hit. Okay then, here goes nothing. You're back. What, how can you... Strange to hear someone else's words in your own mouth, isn't it? Don't worry, this isn't mind control. Think of your vocal cords as a... gateway. I could talk to you through the headphones, but it's much easier when I have access to a real voice. And eyes, too. Oh, I've missed having eyes. Your room is so dreadfully boring, though. Hardly any colors at all, and only a calendar on the wall. What year is it? June of 2026? There's a letter on your desk. Faith Meadows. Is that your name? You have bills to pay, Faith. Who are you? What do you want? Now, those are much more difficult questions to answer. If you don't start trying, I'll... Ah, a threat. I see there's no accounting for originality. I assure you, nothing you could do to me would be worse than where I've been. And where is that? If I could tell you, I would. Why can't you? You seemed knowledgeable enough when you were monologuing through my mouth earlier. Experience is different from knowledge. I experienced the void for some length of time, and yet, coming out of it, I know less than ever. Meaning? I can't answer your questions because I don't remember. How convenient. Are you sure you aren't just trying to hold what little leverage you have so I don't sell you on eBay? Believe what you want. I've seen enough of your soul to understand. You're quick to anger and slow to trust others. Given the choice between salvation and glory, you'd pick glory every time. You regard yourself as damned already, so you don't care what you have to do to make others respect you. No, I'm good. I've been to therapy, and I've heard all of this before. Let's see if you have anything more groundbreaking to say after a week of soul-searching. Wait, what are you... And into the dresser you go. I don't trust you to be left out on your own. Trust Extermination Services is written and produced by Taylor Murphy. Music by Srinidhi Rangarajan. Thank you for listening.